Go Get a Mism show. I'm sure we good. We good. I think we good. We good. Levels is good. Levels is good. Levels is good. But like I was saying, just like we always do right about this time, it's the Daily Go Get a Mism show Friday night. We talk about music on a Friday night, and tonight will be no different. As a matter of fact, it's going to be good. It's going to be good tonight. Feeling all right. Had a sort of a long day, but it's cool. Friday, we made it. We made it to Friday. And making it to Friday is always a wonderful thing to do. I mean, you know, we gotta go. You know what I was thinking about today? How whenever it's Monday, we be wishing it was Friday. But I wonder if there's somebody out there in the world who wishes it was Monday when it's Friday. I guess so. Like if you have to work over the weekend or whatever, and maybe Friday is your, maybe Sunday is your Friday or something like that. You know, I don't know. When I was younger, I couldn't even fathom working on the weekends. That was a crazy. I was like, working on what? Like doing what? Like who does that? Yeah. Yeah. But you know, as you soldier through your life and you take jobs here, or you just understand how, look, you got to get the paper any kind of way you can. But shoot, who would have thought I would be doing a show at 1 o'clock in the morning on a Friday night? You know what I mean? 20 years ago. But anyway, we're here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting, and everything is going to be all right. We talking about the real songs from the album not played on the radio tonight. So what we're talking about tonight is, if you grew up buying music, you know, if you grew up in a family where, you know, people bought music, you know, albums, singles, 12-inch, extended versions, things like that. If you grew up in a musical family like that, or a musical background, or you developed yourself musically that way, you know that the radio was a big part of hearing new music, discovering new music and new artists and all of that kind of stuff. But you may not have always thought that the radio played the best songs from certain artists, because certain artists may have had better songs in your view on the album that never materialized into singles. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever had an artist? Are there any artists that come to your mind immediately where you thinking like the best songs that they ever had were buried deep onto, or buried deep into their albums? The songs that they released as singles, those songs that they played on the radio weren't the best songs. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to talk about the songs from artists that we know. And we're going to talk about their songs that may not have ever gotten released as singles, or maybe got released as singles too late after the album was pretty much done in the minds and hearts of the listening audience. But they may have had some gems, some real gems buried deep into those albums. So we're going to get into it and get involved. These puzzle pieces right now, we going to solve, y'all. It's the Daily Go Get a Mism show, all up in your area, all up in your areas, like a pit bull terrier. Life is getting scarier, but there's no need to fear, because we're going to talk about the music that sounded good in your ear. And let's make it clear, we are just like the stars in the sky, and don't ask why. The pie is going to get cut so everybody gets paid, and make sure that the tracks get laid. And the tracks that got laid, they're going to get played for everybody. Yo, let the record go round and listen to the sound. And I'm down to listen a little bit more. Yeah, that's what we came up in here for. All right, anyway, that's how it's going down on the Daily Go Get a Mism show. What's good, y'all? What's good? I know y'all hang out in the background because it's 5 likes, and they ain't come from only 2 people that I see. What's good? T. Carey, right? Morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peepers going directly into your People's going directly into your people's going directly into your site. Everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right. So, you know, I normally start off the show by playing the drums. I ain't feel like it. I mean, literally, that's why. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe later on, if we have something to drum about, and we have something to drum about, get a guitar, have something to strum about. But yeah, the best songs buried deep. You know, an artist that comes to my mind, and I hope I don't take nobody shit, but this artist was so prolific. This artist put out so much music that even if I use him as an example, he's available to be used in several other examples because he always had some good music buried deep into his albums that didn't always get released as singles. And that artist is Prince. Prince was one of those artists that, you know, wrote so many songs for so many people, produced, arranged songs for so many people, and was known to put out double albums himself that, you know, you would always find a Prince song that never got played on the radio where you was like, but I'm telling you, the songs that they played on the radio was cool. But did you ever hear this song or that song by Prince? You know? Prince always had, like, you ever listen to the 1999 album? That was a double album by Prince. And I think 1999 came out in like 1982. And yo, it was a lot of songs on that album. But when you go to that album, you're gonna find a song, you know, like I think, what were the songs that were released on the album? Lady Cab Driver. 2000 party over. It was out of time. Tonight we're going to party like it's 1999. Yeah. Now, those were the songs that I remember were released on Prince's album. But Prince had a bunch of shit on that album. Playing songs you had to play backwards in order to hear the song, you know, in order to hear the words or understand it or whatever. Yeah, he always had a lot of hidden gems on his albums. So when you think about an artist like Prince, if you only listen to the radio to hear Prince, you missed out on a lot. So there are other artists that you might be able to think of that did the same thing. Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu makes. You know what I like about Erykah Badu? She makes songs that's like 8 minutes long. And any serious Erykah Badu enthusiasts or fans really know what I'm talking about. She is good for the long song. And them songs don't be getting released as singles. Like one of my favorite songs, I don't even know if you know, I stopped listening to the radio a long time ago, so I might be off base when I say that certain songs weren't released as singles. But I know one thing: they couldn't play the version of those songs that I know of. Like this is Erykah Badu. I love you, you. I love you, or is it want you? Yeah. It's a bad song, man. And I have to look up the album that it was on. But nonetheless, that's one of those artists that had a lot of gems, you know, that may not have gotten played. Oh, okay. I see what kind of night it's going to be tonight. I see what kind of night it's going to. It has the potential to be tonight. I ain't mad at it though. We going to get this party started. So yeah. So that's the essence of what we're talking about tonight. The songs that were on the album. You know, if you were the type that was exposed to albums, like, you know, going all the way back to the 8-track player in the 70s. The 8-track player back in the 70s, baby. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Well, should I say, if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. But when you were riding in the car with your family and they would pop in that 8-track, you know, maybe they got it upgraded to a cassette deck or whatever. But it was an easy way for you to learn the songs that your parents like, they appreciated, and you also found out a lot about what you liked. So like we took long trips with my family took long trips when I was little. Almost everybody did. You know, all of my friends, everybody I knew had family that lived down south. So we, you know, nobody took a plane. Everybody drove down south. So when you drove down south, you know, if you had to listen to the radio the whole way down, then, you know, there were going to be pockets where you were getting a lot of static because from city to city, state to state, the radio signal might fade out, and the new signal that you were picking up might not have been as strong. But if you had the tape player, or if you didn't have a tape player in the car, you might actually bring along a radio. If it's a long drive, like from Philly, we used to drive from Philly to North Carolina a lot. My dad's family was from North Carolina. We ain't never go see none of my dad's family. Maybe like once. Maybe like one time. But my dad had he had some beef with his I've never gone to my dad's original birthplace, like his town. And from what I understand, it ain't nothing but McIntyre's there. Like they own the whole shit. They actually have named it McIntyre Town. Some shit like that. You know what I mean? So, but we would go see other people that we knew that were from North Carolina. You know, when you live on the East Coast, most of the people that are from down south are along the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? So from Florida to Georgia to South Carolina to North Carolina to Virginia to Maryland, I'm sorry, and, you know, Delaware. Delaware is not South, but you understand what I'm saying. Nobody's from Delaware. Actually, they are, but you know. Anyway, we would play. I remember my mom, when we would drive to Milwaukee, because that's where her family lived, and we drove there frequently. So I remember Frankie Beverly and Maze. I remember Maze when it wasn't Frankie Beverly and Maze. It was just Maze. It was just Maze. And everybody, for some reason, knew Frankie Beverly was the main singer or the lead singer. And so when I hear everybody going crazy over Before I Let Go, and I'll be like, that song was all right. Wasn't nowhere near his best. Beverly, Frankie Beverly had some shit. He had shit buried, and my mom used to really run that Maze out, those Maze tapes. So, you know, like, and when I was a kid, I liked Maze. I mean, they was all right. But as I got older, I was like, oh, no. Now I see. Now I understand what I was listening to. You know, because when I was a kid, all I wanted to hear was the funk and blues, the funk and blues. And Frankie Beverly was sort of like a jazz singer, sort of. Well, pretty much he was. But yeah, when I hear when everybody was going crazy over Beyonce remaking the song and all, I was like, I ain't feel nothing. Because that was the radio shit. I was like, nah, his real shit was buried deep in the album. You know what I mean? It was like, I think my favorite Frankie Beverly song or Maze song is the Golden Time of Day. Now, it was released as a single, but you listen to the Golden Time of Day, it's like, like you really get deep into the sound, you get deep into the music, you know what I mean? It's not really a radio friendly song. Like it's one of those songs where you would probably have to listen to by yourself, or you know what I mean? You really have to get into it. But it was well written. What up, Carla? Carla, what's going on, ma? What's good? And my girl Cheryl Halsey. Cheryl Halsey is all up in the house. All up in the house. Good to see me some y'all. Good to see me some y'all. Always, always, and forever. That was a single. It was a single. But you know, the more popular songs from Heat Wave were, you can't front. That was one of the, I can't front. Always and forever. I mean, that was the slow jam anthem from like 76 to when they started replacing slow jams with reggae. I'm not bullshitting. Always and Forever ruled the basement house parties up until house music came and destroyed music for 2 years. I know I always discredit house music purposely. Shit was trash. Carla says, Beyonce messed up his song All the Way Up. Look, at least he didn't do Golden Time of Day. I'd have been like, now wait a minute, Beyonce. Now wait a goddamn minute. You can't sing like this. You commercial. You too commercial. But it's all good. Joe Halsey says, love always and forever. I mean, the song took you on a roller coaster. You know what I mean? It started you off slow. You know, when he started getting into the falsetto part, you know what I mean? Forever, ever love you. Come on, man. Always and forever. What? But it was released as a single, so we can't include that. But we can include it just because we like to. We can always argue that it never got its just due. They didn't play it on the radio long enough. It survived underground way longer than it did on the radio. And what kind of shit? I said, what kind of shit is that? But one of the things we might need to talk about tonight is, do we trust the radio? You know, I have distrusted the radio for a minute now. Who is this caller? Let's see here. Caller with the last numbers, Indianapolis. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. What's on your mind tonight? Wait, what the hell's going on here? Hold on. Okay, wait. Look, I'm not gonna fight with this shit tonight, for real. Yo, can you hear me?
I can now.
All right, cool. You know what I mean? I'm not fighting tonight. I don't care who's wrong or right. I don't really want to fight no more.
You must be tired.
Huh?
So you must be tired. No drums or nothing?
Nah, I consciously decided not to beat on no drums tonight.
Oh, okay.
That's all. I'm not tired. I feel good.
Okay. Well, happy Friday music night.
Word.
What's up, chat? Hey, family. Hey, other people.
Who is other people?
So you know who the other people are.
Other people? All right.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to let them be who they are. But, okay.
Okay.
So tonight, we're talking about real songs from the albums not played on the radio. So we're talking about all of those buried gems, those songs that may have been your song that you never understood why they never were released as a single, or why they never came on the radio. You know what I mean? But that was just shit. And when people would be ranting and raving over the songs that were released as singles and the ones that were played on the radio, you might have been like, for example, Michael Jackson and Lady of My Life.
Mm-hmm.
People love that song. I don't believe it was ever released as a single, though, was it?
I don't know.
But everybody knew the song. Everybody knew that song.
Songs too that weren't released as singles, and I don't think they ever got airplay. They were a little better, but yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. But I know a lot of people used to really love Lady in My Life, and I'm thinking like, why everybody, is tripping off of Thriller, Billie Jean, Beat It, Wanna Be Starting Something. Was Wanna Be Starting Something actually released as a single, or is it just another song that was on the album that we just knew?
I can't recall ever hearing it on the radio now that you mention it.
Mama say, Mama say, Mama kusa. Mama say, Mama say, Mama kusa.
I heard it on videos, but I don't think I ever heard it on the radio.
Okay, if they had a video for it, then it was definitely released as a single.
I'm not saying I don't remember a video for it, but I remember hearing it on videos. You know what I'm saying? Like other people were saying it.
Oh, okay.
Or something like that. I don't really remember hearing it on the radio now that you mention it, so I don't know. But I remember you were saying something about songs from 8-Track. The Whispers had a song that I've never heard anybody else know what I'm talking. And I want to say the name of the song is Soul Train because that's what I remember from the chorus. And that might not be the name of the song. But I love that song, and I only remember hearing it in my uncle's car.
In the car.
An 8-track tape player in it.
The car. That was the music studio. The car. Put them windows up. You got a nice little long drive. You know what I mean? You was at the mercy. Hopefully, whoever you was riding with liked good music, because I mean. You know what I mean? My condolences to those people who did long drives, and they may have been riding with some holy rollers, and all you could listen to was gospel music. Like, man, we would have died. I'm walking. We going all the way to New York. I don't care. I'm walking. I ain't listening to that shit.
That part. Can I just ride on the hood? Thank you. And remember, the cars back then were so big, so it was great when you ride with a bunch of kids in the car because everybody could just stretch out and get comfortable and enjoy.
That back seat was big as shit. Yeah, didn't need no SUV. Didn't need an SUV.
Yes.
A Ford LTD, back seat, big as fuck.
Listen, you can live in that. Mm-hmm. You can live in a Ford LTD. That's how big that's in the trunk. Quit playing with me. The drive-in was out. The trunk was loaded with everything. That's how big those cars were boats. They were shit.
Cars were meant for passengers back in the day. Yeah. They didn't play that. Yeah, it wasn't.
We lived.
Even a coupe had a back seat. You just had to. It just, you just had to lift that seat up so the kids could get, past that seat.
Yeah.
We like.
That's it. Get your legs out.
Yeah, wasn't no coupe for just two people. Shoot, the Lincoln Continental was a coupe.
Yep.
Put
Well,
the shit. But yeah,
good music, game on. Game on, set, match. And that's why I heard that Soul Train song by The Whispers. I have never heard it anywhere else.
you gotta find what the actual name of it
Look it
is.
up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Because I think you brought this up before. I think you brought this up before.
That I don't know the name of songs. I don't.
You gotta do better. Yeah, I mean, that needs to be your.
Even know the damn lyrics.
It ain't too late to make a resolution. You got a place to do better this year. Look, Carla said people used to listen to Static trying to listen to the song. They really couldn't hear anyway. That shit is true. That shit true as hell.
That is true. Now, here, let me add to it what you guys may not have had to experience. You may have experienced it, coming through the Midwest, but you know we're the Bible Belt. So when you get so far away from the city limit, that's all you're going to get is Static and somebody preaching somewhere. That's all you're getting is Static and preaching. And you praying you better have a cassette player, 8-track, phonograph, something in the car that's going to play something else. Are you getting, and the Lord said, heal me. That's all you get. You're getting some part to the Midwest.
Oh man.
You know, if you've been to Milwaukee and y'all ever tripped up and was playing the radio, you know, it's a horror movie. That's what the fuck it is. You know, in horror movies, that like I can't even think of the name of the movie, but it's always the Static and the Bible, and then he swoops down on the car. You know, that's the end of all things. That is just like a horror movie. That's how it goes.
See, them big ass 8-track tapes took up a lot of space. You know what I'm saying? Them shits was big and bulky as fuck. You know what I mean? So if you had like 5 of them, yeah, that shit was as big as a bookshelf. You know what I'm saying? big ass tapes, and you couldn't rewind them. I used to be pissed. Like, we gotta listen to the whole joint to hear that other song again.
But that's how I heard that.
That's how I heard albums. Exactly.
I heard the songs that I didn't know shit about. Well, because you had to listen to the whole thing.
No rewind.
Let me look up this song. It might not be Soul Train. I think that's the name of it, though. We're going to say it is. I'm just going to look it up.
Yo, it was crazy. And so yeah, like traveling from Philly to Milwaukee. So if you listen to the radio, like when you get out of Philly, the signal will last up until just about Harrisburg. And then that shit start fading out. And then it ain't it's a couple of stations. We talking about back in the day. We talking about late 70s, early 80s. Then when you get in Ohio, we got to pass by Toledo and near Cleveland, but not really on Cleveland because we taking Route 80 to get to 90 and then a 94 finally after we get into Illinois. All right, anyway, Carla says, I'd be like, please turn it off.
I found it. I was close. The name of the song is
what it is?
Up on Soul. That's a dumb name. What the hell?
What's it called?
That's why. Up on Soul Train.
Up on Soul Train. Oh, okay. All right.
They were talking about being on the show. I don't know what they were talking about in it. But I liked it. So I was close. The name of the song is Up on Soul Train.
Okay. Okay. All right. I don't know what's going on with Troy dragging his feet, but we on.
Come on, because I got a song that I'm waiting to say when he's on here because he's gonna get mad. I can't wait.
All right, maybe we should call him. Yeah, I mean, we need to know if he's gonna show up tonight or not. So, see what's good. Wait a minute. Yeah. Are you there? No. All right. Yeah, I don't think he answered, but then again, I'm not sure if it went through. I'm gonna text him. I'm gonna text him. Make sure he ain't drowning in some T-Pain, as he calls it. Get your drunk ass up in. Get your drunk ass to work. All right, but nonetheless, we was earlier. We was talking about. Well, I was talking about Frankie Beverly and Maze, and how they had songs very deep into their albums, and also Prince. Prince had a lot of, Prince wrote so much music. He wrote more music by mistake than most people did on purpose. So he always had shit on his albums that never got released as a single. You know what I'm saying? So I was talking about the 1999 album. Exactly. I mean, he had a lot of shit. He had a lot of shit.
About a woman being fast. She had an old lady named like Ophelia or something. I don't know. I don't remember the song, but it was about a woman being fast.
Okay. I mean,
and it was a good song, but it never went to radio. I never heard anybody play it either. I only heard it on the album.
Yeah, I mean, like Prince has so much shit that everybody probably has their own little private Prince song that never got released. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but like he was so prolific, you could probably play like a game with Prince music. Like, I bet you I can name more songs than you could. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like that. But another artist that made really, really, really good music that didn't always get released, but were buried on her albums was Tina Marie.
She got us. Yes. Don't say nothing. Yeah, wait till Troy come because I got one.
I'm not waiting for no Troy. You know what I mean? We already 33 minutes in. You know what I mean? He might not come.
He's so angry. Okay.
So
Tina Marie got a song called Singapore. Shang House. I don't know, but she's got a song I like too. Singapore, is that the name of the song?
Well, I've
never heard it on the radio.
I have two songs by Tina Marie that I don't believe were released as singles, but they were my favorites. Well, one of them is my favorite, and one of them I just thought was really good. The first one is You Make Love Like Springtime. That's my shit. Now, the song that did get released was Young Love, which was my shit. You know what I'm saying? But and because it was on the Irons in the Fire album, and it wasn't a bad song on that album. In my opinion, the whole album should have been released as singles. But my favorite song, and that's one of my favorite songs of all time, You Make Love Like Springtime by Tina Marie. That's on the Irons in the Fire album. And the other album, It Must Be Magic. That's the album that had Square Biz on it. But one of my favorite songs on there was Cradle Rob and Me. Cradle Rob, and it was her talking about messing around with a young boy.
Oh,
Yo, it's a crazy song, but it was a really good song. Well, you know, she had that Rick James influence. You know what I'm saying? You know, he ain't had no problem writing some taboo shit like that. He, you know, him and it, but he would release this shit as a single. Remember, he had a single called "She Was Only 17, but she was sexy." I was like, this motherfucker.
Went on back then.
It was definitely the coke talking by then.
Oh, I found it. The song that I'm talking about by T. Marie is called Shangri-La, not Singapore.
Oh yeah. Oh, you said Singapore. Shangri-La is a great song.
It is, absolutely. And I don't think I've heard it any place except for riding in the car with my uncle, my mama.
Singapore.
Hey,
fuck it. From now on, Shangri-La is going to be called Singapore to me. I'm fucking with that.
I've always thought that would be able to solve, probably, so.
Singapore. Oh my gosh.
If I can't find the name of it, it's gonna be what I call it at the time.
Well, you know, she was a great writer. She was a superior singer, a superior vocal talent, but she could write her ass off.
Amazing.
I mean, when you think about the songs, yeah, I get so mad every time I hear "Love a Girl." I'm like, what was that shit?
No, that was just that was not the nitty gritty like what she had.
The world, the popular world never got the essence of what Tina Marie was, because that wasn't it, and that was her biggest selling single, her biggest selling song. I'm like, that shit was trash. You're never going to hear "Love a Girl" at a fucking cookout. But you'll hear Portuguese say love. Mm-hmm. You're going to hear that. You know what I mean? You're going to hear Square Biz. You're going to hear... I'm like... Whoa. But she had so much shit because she was so jazzy. She was so jazzy that, you know, she was always going to have some deep shit buried on one of her albums. And...
Well, I found the Prince song too I was talking about. Well, thank God for Google.
Mm-hmm. Your caller said "Out on a Limb." You know, "Out on a Limb." That just do something to you. Like, this shit here. This shit here. Yeah, it's different. Let me see. Anybody else? Anybody else in the chat? Yo, in the chat, make sure y'all put y'all songs out there too. Y'all can put y'all songs out there too. But we talking about the songs that were on albums that were never released as singles. You know, or they can be released as singles, but maybe they didn't do as well as singles as they should have, because maybe they were released after all of the big hits were already solidified and released and whatever, you know. My next one is gonna be Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder always had a lot of shit on his albums, and as much as his albums, his songs did get released as singles, he always still had, like, if you listen to the album Songs in the Key of Life, all of those songs didn't get released as singles. Mm-hmm. So on that album alone, one of my favorite songs on that album, I'm going to name, I'm going to go with Ordinary Pain and Saturn. But that whole fucking album was spectacular. A double album too. It was crazy. It wasn't a whole lot of songs on there to skip. And the songs were pretty long, you know what I mean? But that album was that good. But yeah, Saturn and and Ordinary Pain. I don't know if you remember Ordinary Pain. Ordinary Pain is the song where Stevie Wonder is singing first, and then he's singing on the first half of the song, and then a woman, they change up the beat, and a woman is singing back to him. You know what I mean? It's like sort of like cussing him out. That shit crazy. That's my shit.
Okay.
Maria.
Well, I found my Prince song that I didn't know the name of.
Okay.
It's called The Ballad of Dorothy Parker.
Mm.
I would have never got that right. That's a long name to remember.
I hear that.
Dorothy Parker. I don't think it ever got airplay. His songs were very mature back then, so
Prince. One thing I liked about Prince is that he did what he wanted to do. He would find a way to work it in.
Yeah.
He would find a way to work in, like, it just seemed like he was struggling, like, I gotta put this shit out. I don't give a shit. This is my song, I gotta put it out. You know what I mean? Because he could easily write hits all day if he wanted to. You could see that his music meant more to him than just the commercialism part. Because he was crazy. And you can't be crazy and conformative. You know? It just doesn't work that way. Speaking of which, not him, but Michael Jackson. I saw this video the other day, and it was talking about when Michael Jackson did the Super Bowl when he performed at the halftime show at the Super Bowl, and he had told the director, "I want to control how this show goes, so do not play any music until I take my glasses off. That's going to be the cue. So no music, no nothing, total silence until I take my glasses off. Then the show will start." So if you remember the performance, he came out there and just stood on the stage like on some statue shit and didn't move. And the Super Bowl halftime show is only but so long, you know what I mean? So the director was bitching because he was like, all right, I made this promise to Mike that I'm not gonna violate and play the music before he's ready. I made him this promise, but he's like on pins and needles, like, yo, hurry the fuck up. Because Mike was just standing there. Then he finally took off. And it was crazy because Michael was right. Because he just did that shit. And then when he took off his glasses and the music started, and then, yeah. I mean, but it was Michael Jackson. What else was going to happen? They would have waited a half an hour. The teams would have been coming back on the field and shit. Fuck that Super Bowl.
I used to be down on the ground crying because they start crying.
They said that was the first time that the halftime show had better ratings than the rest of the Super Bowl. Like more people tuned in to see that part and didn't even watch the rest of the Super Bowl. They could see the peak in viewership during that time, which I don't know how they did. I don't know how they figured that out because the internet was in its infancy at the time, but I don't know. They figured it out some kind of way. Okay. Maria Senorita Ramirez says Fire and Desire with Rick James. Good song, love it. Yeah, but that was definitely released as a single. But that was another basement party hit. Absolutely. Let me see. She loves Prince.
That was definitely the red light bulb kind of music.
Man, the sweaty wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, the Nielsen boxes. Yeah, I mean, what I mean is, those Nielsen boxes didn't. Everybody ain't had that shit. I never saw a Nielsen box in my life. Nor did I know anybody else that had that shit. That's how they shit it all. Did y'all?
My grandmother's house, she had.
That's how they shit it out. Shitted all of the black shows out. But people, the reason that a lot of black shows stayed on TV is because fans would write into the station like, "Yo, put that shit back on." But they canceled. That was a way that they canceled a lot of black shows. Y'all two the only black people I ever knew that had Nielsen boxes. I didn't even know.
Watched all the black shows.
I never even knew what they was talking about. But they used to be like the Nielsen ratings. I used to be like,
"What's now? I just don't have it connected."
They needed that system was fixed as hell. It was fixed as hell. Like we just ain't gonna send. We only gonna send us this amount of boxes to black people. Fend for yourself, niggas.
I got one that I just don't have it connected, but I got it.
Okay. That's shit. Fucking Hollywood. Fuck you, Hollywood. But yeah, let's see. Okay. And look, we can do any genre. This is not you. It's not just we can do hip hop. You can do country. You can do whatever. I'm just talking about the songs that they wouldn't play in the radio. Now, because if we take it to hip hop in its infancy, hardly any of the songs were released as singles. I mean, or got radio airplay. Let me put it like that.
All of the above. All of the above.
Well, like think about like when NWA came out, when they really started blowing up. They had the singles that they released were Straight Outta Compton, A Bitch Is a Bitch, Express Yourself. No, A Bitch Is a Bitch. I don't think that was released as a single. Gangsta Gangsta wasn't released as a single. It was just one of those songs that was on the album that everybody knew. They actually released Fuck the Police. Them motherfuckers didn't give a fuck. They didn't give a fuck. They rolled the dice on Fuck the Police. And that's pretty much how they blew up.
They pretended to pay the FCC, but they were going with it.
Well, the thing is, they didn't it didn't get any radio play at all. They can't play Fuck the Police. Even if they bleeped out Fuck the Police. Let's say they said, "Damn the police, damn the police." They not releasing that shit. They not playing that.
FCC stuff on something. I remember that.
Carrie said, "I blame NWA for how men started referring to women in derogatory terms." Nationwide, they were definitely influenced, but come to find out that's how they were talking to each other over in California. It was a big difference. Like we didn't do that, not in that way anyway. I ain't gonna say that men on the East Coast were always respectful to women because that would be a lie. But yeah, NWA took it to another level for sure. For sure.
Here comes Too Short. Hello. Yeah, you.
Too Short was different because, like I said, we didn't have Too Short. You know what I'm saying? We just didn't have that. And Too Short, like his record companies really didn't know what to do with him. They fumbled the ball. They really ain't know what to do with him. His fans basically kept him afloat. Let me see. Carrie says it was a Cali thing, and then everyone adapted openly. I mean, that West Coast shit was running shit for a hot minute. Let them tell it. That was better. Their era was better than anything the East Coast ever did. Let them tell it. And that's coming from somebody from down south. That's what Pimp C said. So, but yeah. So with hip hop, I think there were a whole lot of songs that hardly ever got released as singles. I think around the 80s, in the late 80s, that's when I stopped listening to the radio because it started getting ridiculous to me. Because I used to buy so many tapes that I didn't need the radio. Man, I was hearing stuff that I really thought should be released as singles or that I really like, and they never made it. So it was what it was. It was what it was. So let me see. So many songs. Oh, well, no, because I was about to talk about the song I was talking about the other day with New Edition, A Little Bit of Love. But on New Edition's, what was their album when they were released on Bad Boy, on the Bad Boy label? When they had their little stint over there on Bad Boy, they had a song called It's Been So Long.
I remember that song.
It was like the first or second song on the album. That was the shit.
It was.
That was I was like,
real smooth, everything. That was nice.
Yo, that was my song. I was like, they need to put this shit out. And they didn't.
It never went anywhere either.
Yeah, they got jerked on Bad Boy too.
Yeah, they did.
I'm like, at some point, they gotta wake up and start handling their business better. They just got to. No.
I don't know why
No. Never gonna happen.
3,200 other people, you say you're gonna be the different one. Not at all. That song was decent too. Cool.
It has been so long, and we won't let you. That was, man, I used to play that song over and over. That joint was on my repeat like crazy. It's been so long. That was my shit. Yeah, y'all should check that out. What was the name of the album? What was the name of the album? Let me see.
I just looked at it. Just put the look for it and took it off.
Let me see. What was the name of New Edition's album on the Bad Boy label?
One Love.
One Love. Okay. And yeah, so it's on the One Love album. If y'all want to check it out, it was a pretty decent album, but that song was that shit. Let's see. Discography. What should I say? Track listening, I should say. Yeah, it's called Been So Long. Sorry. Not It's Been So Long. And that song was produced by Stevie J.
And I said, yeah. Wrong name.
Been So Long. Yep. Yeah, y'all can listen to the rest of the album if y'all want to. But that song was...
But listen to that song first.
Yeah, you listen to that song first. You won't need the rest of the album after that.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Queen had a song that I liked. I know everybody was about the Rhapsody song. But they had this song. Oh gosh, sweet sister, something. It was like a something about a sister. But and I keep trying to find it, but it's not giving me nothing. Like I know it's Queen sister song, but it just keeps giving me like stupid stuff. Like it don't have nothing to do with the group. Like Queen sister song is giving me all the black everything instead of
wait a minute.
the group Queen.
Oh, Queen. Queen.
About a sister. Let me try that. Queen song about a sister. Maybe that's it. Ah, that's it. Sail away, sweet sister. I had to stop putting in Queen sister song. Queen's song about a sister. It's called Sail Away, Sweet Sister.
Sail away, sweet sister. Okay. I don't know if I know that one.
You probably heard it, just don't know the name of it like I did.
I mean, there most stuff that Queen put out was really good. You know what I mean? They just always knew how to pull a rabbit out of the hat. They was just one of those kind of groups.
Mm-hmm.
But they had a lot of shit. But, you know, we started going into the rock era. A lot of rock songs did get released, but you're always gonna find songs on a rock album that didn't get released as singles, and you like, especially if you start talking like going back to like classic groups such as Led Zeppelin. Mm-hmm. Led Zeppelin had so much shit. A lot of that stuff did get released as singles, but some of it actually didn't. You know what I mean? You know, like they was just one of those kind of groups. Rolling Stones is the same way.
It's like all the music is only out now because somebody went through albums and put it out on YouTube or Spotify or something. But if those things didn't exist, I think that the songs would have just died with the people.
Could be. Could be. When it comes to rock music, you got the commercial rock music, you know, the stuff that gets played on the radio, and then you have the deeper rock music. For the enthusiasts.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I'm not a rock enthusiast, but my family definitely did play. Well, my mother played Queen. I don't say my family. The rest of them are like, "Why are you playing that?" Well, my mother played Queen. My mother played everything.
Mm-hmm.
My mother played classical music too, so. Carrie said she wouldn't have been a Roots fan if it wasn't there for the radio.
That's true, because they don't play the Roots on the radio.
They do not.
They damn near got an unlimited catalog of albums. Them motherfuckers make albums you don't even be knowing. You're like, when this Roots album came out?
They came for when we were doing spoken word and they popped up. They played a whole set of songs that I had never ever heard of, and I'm like, is this a new album coming out?
Yeah.
And I'm like, this album such and such came out such and such, and we're like, what?
Mm-hmm. When? Yeah, the Roots always got some shit. Always got some shit, and I want to say I have all of this. No, I don't. No way. No way. You know, just like Jill Scott has come out with a lot of albums.
She got a new one out now.
Exactly.
Not enjoying.
Look, her first two albums are the only ones that count. Okay, nobody
said. I'm enjoying this album at all. I'm like, wait a minute. Now.
Yeah.
Wait, this album is Jilly from Philly. I don't think this at all. What is he? Girl.
We need another Take a Long Walk, Jill.
Yeah, because I don't like this.
We need another Is It the Way? Is It the Way? Jill, we need another Is It the Way? Jill, can we get another Is It the Way? Can we get that? Can we get it? Is it the halfway? Like, can we get something? Like, give us something. I bought a lot of albums. Like,
you know a lot about music, and this is one I don't think I ever, but I might be wrong. So you might be able to correct me, or if somebody in the chat. This song I know I never heard on the radio, and it could be because I played the cassette all the time, and that's why I heard it. But the Lauryn Hill song Zion about her son, did that ever get airplay?
No, that wasn't released as a single. No.
So it was just from the album. Okay.
Yeah.
And that was a great song to me.
Yeah, it was a good song.
Great song, and I know I never heard it on the radio because I just always played it till the cassette broke, and then even after I taped it, it broke again, and then it was finally a wrap.
Yeah. Yeah, she had a few songs on that album that were pretty great. That album was what people say it was. I'm looking at a stack of CDs right here. Hold up. Let me see.
Right there.
Right there. It's like right there in my face. Shit, I ain't got to struggle.
You know what another fun song was? I remember my son's guy. My son Prince. My son's godfather used to say, he used to sing it all the time we were together. Because we say he was trouble. Prince had this song called Let's pretend we're getting married, or let's pretend we're married. One or two. But he used to always sing that song when we were together. And I know they never played that song on the radio. I only know that song because that's the song he always referenced when we were together. And his idea was, if by a certain age you're not married and I'm not married and we're both single, we are going to become an official couple. And I always was like, we'll never be a couple.
Oh, shit.
No. And so he was, every time, it was always that Prince song. Just out of the blue, he would just start singing. And then what do we did? I just start laughing. We start laughing. And then he sung it like, just out of the blue, he would come out with it. Let's pretend we're getting married. Let's pretend we're married. So anyway, the Prince song. I've never heard that song. I don't think there's even a video for it. I've never heard that song anywhere but from him. Like, out of his physical mouth. Oh, you really did come with the stack of CDs.
I don't have enough room anymore. Like, remember, we used to have places for CDs and shit. So
that's on the wall hanging for you to put CDs. Somebody with CDs up and down from the ceiling to the floor. Or bookcases. You fill a bookcase full of CDs.
Let me see. Now, this is a Mobb Deep CD. Let me see.
My trifling stuff just had them in milk crate.
What year was this?
CD Tower.
What year was this? Because that'll determine whether it was worth anything. For real. Because this is the album Infamy. Oh, it had Getaway on there. That was released. This album was trash. Unfortunately, this album was straight trash.
What's that insert like is the question. What's that insert like?
Well, let's see. The insert was, you see, Havoc in the late great Prodigy.
That ain't no good insert. That's too cool.
No.
It's all right, but we ain't. You know, we like the thick ones. I fold it out. Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Nah. They came through. They came through. It's just that the album was trash. That's all. It was trash.
The insert, that was a big part of it. Let's see what this looking like. If you just got the insert and folded over, it was like, y'all didn't put no effort into this.
Yeah. And this was Alicia Keys' first album, Songs in A Minor.
Great CD. That was a great CD.
I'm trying to think, what was the song on here that that was the hidden gem? I think the most popular song on here was Falling.
It was. Is that the same one with the video with Mos Def?
No, that was a second album.
Okay.
Yeah. City High, One and Done. City High. Nah, that ain't gonna get it.
That's the What Would You Do When Your Son Is at Home?
Huh? City High?
That's the What Would You Do When Your Son Is at Home?
Yeah, that's them.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a good one.
I don't think that ever.
A. Marie. A. Marie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Why Don't We Fall in Love?
Her music did not get enough nothing. She was underrated.
Got shit. She got shit. Now, there are two songs on here that are my favorite. One of them is Float, and the other one is
and which is crazy because she had the look for that era. She had the sound for that era. She just, well, we know what happened.
Yeah, she got.
No,
but I'm going to go with Float. Yeah, Float was my shit on here. That's what should have got released as a single, in my opinion. Now this is Outkast, Stankonia. Hidden gems on. That's what I'm saying. Like, were there hidden gems? Like, yeah.
I don't think there's any one song that I was like, it's trash. It may not have been one of my favorites that I played. I may have played a few little bars from it, then went on to the next. But everything on there was good.
All right. Well, their main hits on here was So Fresh and So Clean and Miss Jackson.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, So Fresh and So Clean. Listen to how when that thing came out, how it boom.
Yeah.
That by itself was a different kind of mood. It was a wardrobe. It was a car. That song was the starter for everything. It designated how you move.
Mm-hmm. Babyface. This was trash. The whole album was trash.
Listen, I have never been like he had a couple of songs, but I've never been like a huge Babyface fan. And I know people, he's from here. And okay, your name is
he wrote great songs for other people. Himself, yeah, himself, he wasn't like that. Oh, look at this. R. Kelly and Public Announcement.
That's the Stealing Days. That's the Stealing Days.
Wait a minute, this is R. Kelly. Yeah, this is R. Kelly in Public Announcement. Yeah.
Is that what changed his personality slowly but surely?
Yeah. Look, he's fully dressed here.
Let's see that insert.
Hair, no shades, no you know.
Why does he look like Chris? What's his name? Christopher Williams. Remember how them?
Oh yeah, New Jack City and shit. No shades, no bald head, no nothing.
Low head in the suit. Okay, insert. Okay.
Barely see public announcement on there.
Man, put enough work into that.
Yeah, well, this was his early work. Nobody knew what he was about to do.
And everybody they listed on the other side, they had the list of everybody. You came on the set, your name is on there.
So the main songs on here was "Slow Dance" and "Honey Love."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you could have stayed with them, but yeah, the money was calling.
You had something else in mind.
Yeah.
You had a different agenda. And look where it got him.
Mm-hmm. That was trash. Memphis Bleak. I don't think
that's the name I hadn't heard a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which
one was this? Memphis Bleak.
I didn't think anybody ever bought that CD.
I had all Memphis Bleak CDs, and this came out in 2000. So yeah, I don't know about no hidden gems on Bleak album. This is Big L album. It's funny how Oakland in the chat mentioned Big L, and here it is, Big L.
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
Big L was a signed underground rapper who most rappers really respected, but he never left the streets alone. He got killed in Harlem, where he was from, in 1999.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit! Disturbing the Peace, Ludacris's group.
Okay, Luda.
Ain't nothing in here. Let me put this shit back. It's trash. Mario Winans. I don't know what. Fuck out of here.
What? You got a Mario Winans CD?
Man, I bought damn near everything. Yeah, I'm like, I don't even know what Mario Winans sing. I was like, what made me buy this shit? No, I don't remember. Did I buy it? Was it given to me? I don't know. No, if I got the case, then I bought it. Now the question is why? Because I couldn't name a song on here. Yeah, because he was on Bad Boy. Yeah. Anyway, moving right along. Shit. This joint's all dusty and shit. Oh Lord.
I remember going over to somebody's house. All of their CDs was all clean and neat. I was like, "Dang, you want the hell out of these?"
I know nothing about it. I know nothing about that level of maintenance when it comes to music. Got nothing. I got nothing. Look, somebody in the chat named Diddy Combs talking about something. You look important. I can't. Slow down, niggas. Slow down, please. Tranquilo. Fuck out of here. Okay. Natalie Cole used to have a lot of hidden gems in her shit. And I know that because we used to listen to a lot of Natalie Cole. We had the big 8-track in the car in the 70s with Natalie Cole. So the 80s Natalie Cole wasn't somebody I was even like, I ain't like that shit. I was like, her and Denise Williams, they switched it up too much. I was like, too commercial. Way too commercial. They didn't have It was like they didn't have it anymore. The it. That could just be my opinion. I'm not saying that they fell off, but they used to have songs on their album that I really, really liked. Oh, you know what? I don't think this song was ever released as a single, but it might have been. On Patti LaBelle's album, a song called Little Girls. Little girls sleep at night. That's like, that song was my shit. And it may have been released as a single, but I'm not sure. But that's definitely one of the Patti LaBelle songs that I don't think ever got enough recognition by people who really love Patti LaBelle. You know, they talk about her stuff that came out in the 80s. Little Girls came out in the 70s. I think like around 78. And you should check that song out. It's a deep ass song. You ever heard it? Kim. Oh shit, hold on. What the fuck happened here? Oh my God. Hold on. The damn sound switched over to my earbuds. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I heard you.
Yeah. Did you ever hear the song?
I can't say I have or haven't because it doesn't ring a bell. It seemed like I would have remembered that part.
Man, I wish we could play music, but can't do it.
Play a second of it. Don't do it.
I know, right?
Don't listen to me. But it's funny that you brought up Patti LaBelle. I was like, is this the Leo shit happening tonight or what? Because I just had her in my head. And then you say her name.
Yeah.
So, one of the songs I remember from her was not when it was Patti LaBelle, when it was her with the LaBelle.
Okay.
And she had a song called Take the Night Off.
Okay.
And I've never heard that any place.
Take the night off.
Except for in the car.
Yeah.
Take the night off.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I know that song.
I went and looked for it and put it on my playlist recently on YouTube. And that's only because one of these relatives had mentioned it. And I was like, oh, I remember that song. So yeah, but it was her when she was with the LaBelle called Take the Night Off.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now I'm gonna have to add the Little Girl song to my list and check it out.
And what's it called again?
Take the Night Off.
Take the Night Off.
Oh, don't listen to me. That might not be the name of it.
Like,
oh, yeah, that's the name of it.
It's something like that. It's something like that. You know what I mean?
Take the Night Off.
Take the Night Off? All right.
It's called from the LaBelle. It was just LaBelle then.
You funny.
I said the LaBelle, but it's LaBelle. Take the Night Off. It was in 1975.
1975. Okay. Damn. Well, when did she officially leave the group? Like what? 77? 78?
I don't know.
I wonder. Well, I don't have to wonder.
Little Girl. Okay, let's see what that is. No, I am old. I am young and wise. I'm just a little girl in low-cut clothes who hides behind a face but really knows. Oh.
What do you hear her sing it? And the music and all of that is a perfect match. Song deep as shit.
The lyrics are deep. When I'm looking at them, I'm like, oh, okay.
She said, when a man falls in love with me, he moves into me like he would a house.
Oh. Okay.
Yo, she be saying some shit.
Okay. It's deep, but That kind of love is scary too. So I don't know.
Yeah, she say when a man falls in love with me, he moves into me like he would a house. I was like, I'm here. I'm like 8 years old. I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? I don't think I understood exactly what she meant, but I was like, yo, that's some shit. I get the metaphor. You know, he moves into me like he would a house. A house, Patty?
You know, you wouldn't have got none of that. My 8-year-old self would have been like, oh, okay, let me go back to this Barbie.
Yeah, all I knew is she was saying some shit. Yeah, I figured out later, but I'm like, moving to me like you would a house. Wow. Wow. That's a deep line. Okay. I mean, really, if you're an artist that makes really good music, there's probably always a chance that they're going to be hidden gems on your album that everybody doesn't know. You know, you got your own little, now. What up, OG Kickers? OG Kicks, my bad. What's good? Thanks for coming through. But yeah, let me see. Who else? Chad, you know y'all can name some songs too. I mean, don't tell me we the only ones that bought albums. Ain't no way. And
most of us here about the same age, so I know we all heard the same A track for the most part.
Yeah.
And I can't be the only one who was hitting up Columbia House and BMG for the 12 for 99 cents.
You certainly weren't. Even my mom did that shit. That's how I had the album. That's how I discovered the Kiss albums. I don't know what she was thinking. I didn't order that shit. The shit.
Was paying it out and doing all the right stuff, and she just did the whole.
I'm not sure, cause I mean, when Kiss came out, I was like 6 or 7 years old. The shit, they came to the house. I was like, Kiss. I think I saw him on TV or something. I was like, Mom, why you? I was like, you ordered Kiss? She was like, oh, I'm sending that back, and blah, blah, blah. That shit ain't never get sent back.
Nah, his little meddling ass, honey. My business over here.
Once I put the needle on the record, it didn't have a chance to get sent back. Like, I don't know if speaking of that, on the Detroit Rock City album, I'm not even sure if that's the name of the album, but that was the popular song on that album. But the song that I liked on that album was called Beth. Beth, I hear you calling, but I can't come home right now. Me and the boys are playing, and I just can't find the sound. Just a few more hours, and I'll be right home to you. I think I hear them calling. Oh, Beth, what can I do? And when I listen to that song later on, I'm like, nigga, let me get this straight. Your girl went for that bullshit. I think I hear him calling. Fuck out of here. You sound like you lying. You know what I mean? I'm in the studio. You know what I'm saying?
You really is.
The song was short as hell. It couldn't have been more than like about 2.5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Beth.
You know who else has some music that never I don't think too much of her. I feel like she only had one song that played on the radio. Patrice Rushen. She had this song called If Only.
Okay.
My mama was a Patrice Rushen. She liked her music.
Patrice Rushen was dope.
Yeah, she was. And then she always had them braids with the beads and stuff.
Yeah, she was kind of ahead of her time.
She it's only to be honest, I don't think any of her songs ever. I don't recall ever hearing her stuff on the radio.
She didn't get her just due.
Yeah, it seemed like I only heard her from an album. Mm-hmm. But I remember she had this one called If Only, but that's all her songs. None of her songs made it seem like to me.
Okay. One of my favorite songs by, like, I'm a big Jasmine Sullivan fan.
Me too.
And her first album, as you know, because you remember when I had you singing, you know, I mean, the Lions and Tigers.
Shut up.
You know, like it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? Blowing them notes. But the song that I really liked on that album that didn't get released as a single is, what was it, Before the Hurricane? It's like my favorite.
Oh!
Song was all that.
That's a bad sucker right there.
Hell yeah.
That is a bad sucker right there. And you are correct. I don't think they ever really, I don't remember a video or nothing.
That song deserved better. That was my shit. Like a hurricane, the way you break everything that comes in your way. That's my shit.
Yeah, but she went in on that.
Yeah, she killed that.
She went in on that.
She killed that shit. Killed it. I mean, almost all, just about all her songs on that album. I'm like, this is a very underrated album. It sold well. It was still underrated. Now, when you can say that,
it's underrated.
Man, she was killing that shit. That first album, she killed it. She killed it. She got a few joints on there that I'm like, this album deserved better. It deserved a whole lot better. Yeah.
Artists deserve better because she's kind of underrated for no reason at all, though.
Mm-hmm.
But she bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
Eric has had a song I like, but I don't recall it ever get airplay, and I don't think too many people even know it when I talk about it. But is it from Mama's Gun? It might be from Mama's Gun. Anyway, Orange Moon. Oh, love that song down to the ground. Orange Moon.
Yeah, earlier in the show, I was talking about Erykah Badu and how you're always going to find gems on an Erykah Badu album because she makes long ass songs.
She does.
She do, and them shits be banging. Them shits be
a lot of music on there, like the album now probably like 10 tracks.
Yeah,
hers have like 179.
Yeah, Erykah be killing that shit. So her shit that gets released, it don't be like. As a matter of fact, hold on. Her first album, there's a song I used to listen to all the time that didn't get released as a single, and that was most popular. Well, I think her first album was probably her most popular album. Let me see. It was on the Baduism album. The Baduism album by Erykah Badu.
Tell me a name of a song on there so I know which one it is. Because I don't know albums either.
Yeah, let me
know what I like.
I gotta bring them. Okay. Well, Next Lifetime was on there, On and On.
Oh yeah, okay.
But the song that I love on here, I think was
Oh my God.
No Love. I believe. Let me see.
Thank you, breaking news. Terrible breaking news.
Okay. What is this shit? This ain't the song. They gave me some damn song by Eminem. No.
Eminem.
Yeah. Fuck out of
You
here.
talking about Erykah Badu? How
Right?
they do that? How that get mixed up? That's what he sounded like.
Hold on. Let me see.
We used to do a show where what would be the concert we would spend big money to go to? What would be the ultimate concert? We used to have a show we put together the ultimate concert. Or our version of what a Coachella would be. And I'm not talking about out in the mud, funky for 3 days.
Let me see. Yeah, No Love. That was my shit. I know this song never got released, but this was my favorite song on the whole album. On the Erykah Baduism album. This is the matter of fact, this is the only song I used to listen to.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one out of all of them?
I really thought she was overrated that first album. Like I liked her, but I wasn't feeling her like that. Like I wasn't into her like everybody else was.
You only listen to one.
Huh?
Out of 359 songs, you only listen to one.
On the first album?
Hell, CD could play 4 days long.
Yeah. I wasn't feeling it like everybody else. To me, it was okay. You know what I mean? It was okay. But she kept plugging away. And she didn't have the long songs on her first album.
Listen, when Erykah came out, there was not an artist who had ever impacted me so much that I was like, I love this artist for a very long time until when she came out, I was like, oh, she is speaking my language.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it like everybody else was, but I ain't mad at it.
My cousin like, there's your hippie twin. Now you found a hippie just like you.
Yeah, she was definitely different.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I agree, Carla. I haven't seen her live in concert, but the ones I see on TV, I'm like, whoa. That's when I would go to.
Yeah, but her that No Love song, that was my favorite song on there. It never got. I used to run that song. I was like, yo, this is really that shit. But if you check it out, you see what I'm talking about. Because that might have been the one that a lot of people skipped over.
I don't skip over none of the songs.
Okay.
I didn't skip over none. I just don't know the names of them, but I didn't skip over any.
I hear you. I hear that. Oh, Outkast with Erykah Badu. Which album is it? This is the last song on that album. What is the name of this song? I used to run this shit, and this was a long song too. It was like 9 minutes. And it's her and Andre. They fucking killed the song. This is not a rap song. This is when I knew Andre was going to go a different way. But
I know what you're talking about. I look, as soon as you said that, I know exactly. Oh shoot! Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
It was my shit. I used to run that song. It was the last song on the album. I used to run this shit.
That song let me know they were gonna mess around. That's what that song let me know. The song did go on, and it did.
This This is after they already had a baby.
Have they already had the baby then?
They was messing around on her first album. He's in the video. Remember?
I didn't pick up nothing then. I didn't care nothing about Andre 3000. Listen, that was not my focus.
Well, what I'm saying is what was the name of the song? The Charge It to the Game, the whatever, that he was in that video.
Yeah, but
so
that didn't make me feel like that. I agree nothing. So I didn't know they had already had a baby on this one.
Baby, I want it.
There for sure.
The day. Hey. And you know what? CeeLo is on that song too.
He's a weird person. I mean, he's a different person.
I fucked with CeeLo though. What's the name of it?
Hello.
No.
Is that hello?
Uh-uh.
Let me go back and look. Hello is the song that comes up that they sang together.
It's not called Hello. Now I have to figure out which Outkast album. Okay. Outkast song featuring Erykah Badu and CeeLo.
Oh, okay.
Liberation. That shit is on fire.
Oh, yeah, that is. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Liberation. It was on the Aquemini album.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1998. Ain't that about a bitch?
I thought it was such a good year.
Realized it'd be 30 years since that shit in a couple of years.
Listen.
What the fuck? What have we done with our lives?
Who knew?
What have we done? How did this happen?
Shoot.
That shit's crazy.
Back and change. That's what happened.
I mean, how? Where'd it go?
It's gonna be 89 and this back said it's gonna be 72. That's what happened.
Man, that shit makes no sense to me. I'm like, me 30 years ago, 1998.
I'm so happy to be a part of it.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be
There's nothing like being above ground.
Yeah. So I'm happy to be a part of the 30 years. So thank you. Give me about 20 more to go with it, please, and thank you.
I think you should ask for at least 30. Cause that 20 go fast as fuck.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Look, my mom just turned 85. We got a shot.
Yeah, we do.
You know what I mean? Got a shot.
86. So we do.
There you go.
And my grandpa was 93.
We gotta scrape some of their longevity off of them. We gotta scrape some.
Listen, my grandpa was still lucid and still getting around on his own. I told you he left the house one day and people was looking for him, and he was in a whole nother city.
Mm.
And they like, why'd you go there? He said, because I wanted to. Got on the bus and went. I'll be back when I get back. What, sir? What? Still talking about beating people up who said dirty words to me at McDonald's. So I'm just saying.
I got an idea. When I go to my mom's crib tomorrow, I'm going to scratch her and get some of her cells under my nails, and I ain't going to wash them for like 24 hours.
That's not a part of this conversation because he's talking about doing something that might get him beat up.
Oh, I ain't got to. You don't have to scratch hard. You don't have to break the skin. You do not have to break the skin. Mm-mm.
I'm not a part of the scientific experiment that this man is about to perform.
In 30 years, you know what I mean? You'll be like, I'll never forget. In 26. In 26, you. Oh man, this is crazy.
Find that old pound and use that real one. Listen, if you could go back and do the music over, which one would you be like, y'all dropped the ball on this CD. Y'all dropped the ball on this album. Because y'all had either better music prior to or after this album. Who would it be?
Oh. Man, let me see. Because a few people qualified. I'm going to have to say, because it would probably be after the sophomore jinx. So you know what I would do? I would take A-Marie. No. Okay. Between A-Marie and probably Floetry. Like, how about y'all go back and get this shit together? Fuck all that beef. You know what I mean? Y'all was smashing shit. They second album did better than they first. And then it was over. Then it was over. I'll be like with A-Marie, I'll be like, no, we ain't gonna let this bitch get away with this shit. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna let her get away with this shit. This time we gonna keep Rich away from Beyonce and shit. You know what I mean? Or you gonna make so much music, you know, on your first album that we gonna Tupac you out. You gonna have enough for 4 albums after he gone and shit. Fuck this bullshit. Carla said Floetic was bad. I mean, they was killing shit. They was killing shit. I mean, they first album was crazy, but that second one, I was like, oh, they not playing. I mean, they had something nobody else had. With that spoken word shit going on. Mm-hmm. That shit. Yeah. All you gotta do is say yes.
Man, that song was trouble.
Man, that's like, you don't get songs like that every day.
Trouble.
Like, you get a song like that per group. They had that song like sort of like Understanding by Escape. Now, even though they had a lot of other songs, but that Understanding shit, when you heard that shit, like, hold up. Yeah.
Not my favorite song by them. My favorite was Softest Place on Earth. That was
I knew you was gonna say that. But there would have never been no softest Softest Place on Earth was on their way down.
Yeah.
Understanding made you listen to them.
It did. You're right. It did.
And you got to think, Softest Place on Earth was 1998. Understanding was 1993.
Mm-hmm.
And when you see Escape perform Understanding in person, I never seen them perform Softest Place on Earth. But when you see them perform Understanding, you're like, you gonna start understanding, like, yo, like these motherfuckers really can sing. Like this is not a joke. They wasn't playing. Yeah. Yeah. I don't mean to be demanding, but I need some understanding. I want to be with you.
That's a good song, but my favorite was still Softest Place. I had it on my made up cassette with poetry.
No, it was a dope song.
Yeah.
It was a dope song. It really was. Speaking of dope song, let's move to your song now.
Okay, so how you doing this? Are you doing both or one?
Now, that's what I had to figure out. You know, because they come up as the same thing when you download them. So what I'm going to have to do is, like, they both come up as Sent to Sin. But that's not what you...
You know what? That was the meta tag. That's why. It's the meta tag.
Okay. Well, but I got them both, so don't worry not.
Yeah.
So we're going to do this one first. All right, y'all.
Let me explain it first.
Okay.
So these two songs have the exact same lyrics for the most part. And I don't like. I don't say I don't like either one, but neither one of them is making me happy.
Okay.
And so we did an A/B test on them, and we're still getting 50-50. People like one, people like the other, and I need somebody like one more than the other so I can focus on that's the one to work on until I'm comfortable with it. And the other will just be on the back burner. And it's just not going well. It's just not going well. And I don't feel anything about either one of them. I don't like them enough. So that's it.
All right. So here we go. Here's the first song she don't like.
Air get thick soon as me pass. No love steps, still shape big glass. Bergamot two candle flame. By the time them turn me gone again. Lipstick stain on the rim, them sip. Citrus pipe on the edge of my lip. Me no linger for beg, no, I still will play shit for my walk by. Them swear so them fine, them steady, them right. To my chair still cling late night. First inhale sweet, then chest get tight. Some things trickle deep on the side. Time with it. Yeah. Beanie soft when my grip stay firm. Clover and low, make backbone burn. Rum laugh, track quiet and slow. Me not talk much, me let it show. Them wash them skin, change them sheets. Still find my goals, you know them sleep. Me no chase, me never play. But my plan that out like mustard seed. Them swear so them cool, them heart well tight. Till me link up on them mind all night. Silky motion, spice in tone. One small touch, not a moon. Take time with it. Step like, still lonely, you're angel. Speak out, still you're like angel. Sweet pollen tree, brought me exit flame. No chimp on me, still them bones here. We pass like breeze, but must stay in class, in glass, in toy. You can't resist.
Okay. All right. I think it's pretty good. In the chat, they seemed like they was feeling it. Let me see. All right, let's go with the second one.
All right. No, you playing the same song.
That's the same song?
Yeah, that's the same song. Other song is
All right, let's hold on.
way different.
Wait a minute. Okay, let's do
Them
this.
so yesterday them find them steady them right and the chair still cling late night. First inhale sweet, then chest get tight. Some things settle deep with the side. Yeah, take time with it. Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. I got it. Okay, here we go. Like, let me pull it back. Wait, here we go. So that's what I'm saying. They both came up with this as the same song. You know what I'm saying? Like, weird.
Hair draw close when we're walking slow. Bergamot lift, soft and low. Cherry bloom brush on candlelight. Petal and shadow holding night. Lipstick rest on crystal rim. Citrus melt where the lights grow dim in a rush. Me no declare, still every head turn when we're near. Them say them cool, them heart well strong. Till me linger upon them long. First breath light, then body warm. Something sweet but shift the form. Easy now, easy now. Peony fall from shoulder line. Clove still low where pulse align. Rum not resting on me laugh. Soft like silk but cut like glass. Me not chase, me simply stand them. Step forward, reach for me and wash them shirt. Change them sheet, still my memory cling to heat. Them say them fine, them mind intact. Till my shadow draw them back. Silk in motion, spice in tone. One small glance, know them all. When pani poete, pour me retirer en tête. Them say them cool, them heart well strong. Till me linger upon them long. False bright light, then body warm. Something sweet, but shift the form. Me pass like breeze, but me stay in class, in glass, in thought. Toujours là. Toujours là.
So which one y'all like? The first one better or the second one? I think I think I like the first one better. Not that I didn't like the
Okay.
second one, but I think I like the first one better. Maybe.
Oh, shoot.
I'm gonna go with the first one.
Okay.
I'm going with the first one.
I do like it. Probably we just take time with it. That's my favorite part.
Mm.
But then I like the French part. She did, it just went right. That French part came in perfect the way I wanted it to.
Okay.
Excellent. But I hate the runs really bad. I do. I hate the run.
Okay. I hear you. All right. Well, let's see. In the chat, we got
Once somebody said first.
Queen Monica say the first one.
Yeah.
Cheryl say the second one. Carla say the second
Carla
one.
like the second one.
I think Tori just like both of them.
Tori will be available.
Born to Be Wild. Born to Be Wild. He whatever song. I think it looks like he likes him.
Carrie like the second.
Carrie like the second one. All right, bet. Okay, so the second one might be the winner.
Yeah.
As far, yeah, Born to Be Wild said both. He ain't choosing. All right, that's cool though.
When all this is ready, everybody will be able to get copies of all of it, and y'all not gonna have to pay for it.
Okay, cool. Tori said both. Okay, so both win.
So we just stuck right where it was.
You know, time for some indecision. Time for some indecision.
Thank y'all. You guys make this great for me to work this out. I can't wait to know the big reveal for all of this. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. And every time I come out with something, I want to be like, oh, just tell them. But I gotta wait. I have to wait.
Yeah. I mean, sprinkle it on them. You ain't gotta give it all up at once.
Should I keep it a little bit?
Huh?
Everybody who's here, if your name is mentioned, you are part of the project. Let me just say that. You are part of the project.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Sounds good to me.
Thank you, Carrie.
All right, well, look, we're going to do these birthday shout-outs and get on up out of here and let you good people get to sleep or finish partying or whatever you was doing. And that's going to be that, Kim. Thank you once again. I'm going to put the APB out on Troy. You know what I mean?
Did not show up for work. The one them called Troy is the one them did not come to work.
Yeah, the one them called absent. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for putting me on to a song I was not aware of by Patti LaBelle. I'm definitely going to look it up because it sounds deep. I appreciate it. This was a fun show. Thank you guys for supporting my efforts of what I'm doing without knowing it. I appreciate you. And thank you so much, son, for playing these songs. As I try to whittle my way through a new realm of life that I was not prepared for, but in the second half, I'm open to a lot of things. And with that said, happy birthday, getters. For today is your birthday and celebrate. Everybody stay safe. For those who are in the path of this new fucking storm that's coming in because old man winter will not let us go and got us in a chokehold. Please stay warm. Eat soup, drink tea, and do all the things. Stay in the house and be comfortable. Until then, I am out. Peace and love.
All right. Have a good one, Kim. I'll see you on the next one.
You too.
All right.
All right.
All right, y'all. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious February 27th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box. Robin Ann Croft, Sandy Crump, Queen Mamba, Namdi Val, Gabrielle Jesus Thomas. Shoot, I mean, who knows? His name might be straight Jesus. Okay. I'm Beautiful Godchild, Tanisha, Tanya Parham. Last but not least, I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all a good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious February 27th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, yo, I mean, there are always going to be songs buried in the album somewhere, you know, your favorite album that you really, really like by your favorite artist that you really, really like. And those would be the ones that you let your tape pop in the Walkman back in the day, wore out your MP3 player today. Your CDs got all scratched and had fingerprints all up on them and skipping and all of that shit. Trying to put alcohol on a little eye so you could finally listen to that CD again. Hey, it is what it is. Just because something isn't played on popular platforms like the radio or whatever, it doesn't mean that there aren't some great hidden gems that may define your whole existence. You know how it is. Certain songs that really, really meant something to you deeply, and you get into that thing. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, and love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow, which is actually today, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Go ahead and get a little rest right now, and then we'll be right back at it. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another Urban Therapy with Sun show. So make sure y'all come on through. I hope y'all enjoy listening to the show as much as I enjoy broadcasting it. And make sure y'all hit the like button before we get on up out of here. Don't be stingy with the likes. Y'all know what it is. We're sharing people. Don't be like that. But with that being said, man, I holler back at y'all. Y'all be safe and have a good night. Holla!